Well, come on in out of that cold, snowy weather that we're having today. Well, actually, I think it was in the 60s today. Probably going to be in the 60s tomorrow. But anyway, come on in. Let's take a look at your inspection report. So stay with me. Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, Emily, it was great to see you out at the house today. What a beautiful house, great location, too. Let's take a look up in the attic. So what we were looking for in here, we went in, was looking at the clearances as long as we were up here. But we were looking at the white effervescence in here, and that's a sure sign that there's moisture in the chimney on the inside, right, around the flue systems, wicking to the outside, dragging the water-soluble salts or the effervescence here. So, and I have a clue of what's going on with that. We'll go, this is the chimney in question. As you see, there's no chimney caps on these. As a matter of fact, the builder put a fly screen at the top of this chimney. Now, there's two things wrong with that. First of all, you're not allowed to flat screen any chimney. You can 4 times it. In other words, you can screen off the ends of caps and things like that, but you cannot put a screen over the top of it like that, and certainly not a fly screen. They have to have 3/4 inch holes in the screen pattern, and the fly screen doesn't have that. You might as well just throw a blanket over the top of this chimney. The likelihood of it smoking up your house the first time you have a fire, I'd say, is about 100%. But anyway, if you had a chimney cap up here, it would keep the water from going down in, and I think that's where that water's coming from. Not seeing any cracks or holes up in the concrete crown area, but this is kind of a close-up of that fly screen. That fly screen's got to go if you're going to use the that fireplace. But it is keeping the birds and the stuff out if you're not going to use the fireplace. But it is not keeping the rain out, and I think that's the problem. Hey, while we're at the top of the chimney on that subject, let's take a look at the outdoor and den chimney. All right, so we got one side's the outdoor and the den fireplace. And you see they have traditional caps. And if we'd gotten a little closer here, you would see the screen all the way around. It's 4 times the size of the opening, and that's code compliance. So these will draw well. So that's good for that. Might think about the cap on the other. Remember, keep in mind, slate roof, right? So you're not going to get a person walking around up there. Looks like about 11 and 12 pitch. Another good reason why no one's going to walk up there. My recommendation would probably be a bucket truck, portable bucket truck. All right, let's take a look inside. So in the living room, we have a gas log lighter. These are started, they operate with this key valve here. Make sure that you put fire to it before you turn the gas on, because there is no pilot. How you do that is you'd have a grate here with your wood on it. You take a little newspaper, stuff it underneath there, and light it before you turn the key on, right? But we're not going to use this living room fireplace right now anyway, because remember, it has that fly screen at the top of it, so we wouldn't want to use it for that reason. Both the indoor fireplaces are missing mortar, and the profile needs to be repaired, and that's what that flue system looks like there. Den fireplace, we've got a working set of vented gas logs. They're using a Peterson remote, so those are Peterson logs. Dampers blocked open. That's very critical, as a matter of fact, because these logs produce a lot of carbon monoxide. You want the damper to stay open 24/7 for your protection. Certainly don't want to close it, forget to open it in the fall, and fire up the logs and fill the house up with something you wouldn't see or smell. Again, that open profile. So both the indoor fireplaces have a little issue here that needs to be repaired. And there's a picture of the flue system itself. Outdoor fireplace, wood burner, has that log lighter, operates just like the other one with the key valve. Keys right here on the left side. Working damper, and the flue system looks great. No problems there. Questions for me though, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can always email me at chris@affordablesweep.com.